Urologist reveals how to drink water to avoid getting up at night, sleep better and protect your bowels. Bladder. One of the most effective ways to reduce nighttime trips to the bathroom is to change when you drink your water rather than simply cutting back on it. Your body needs steady hydration throughout the day to support your kidneys, bladder, brain, heart, muscles, and digestion. Instead of waiting until late afternoon or evening to drink most of your fluids, aim to consume a larger portion during the morning and early afternoon. This gives your kidneys plenty of time to process the water before bedtime, allowing your bladder to empty naturally while you're still awake. Many people get busy during the day, barely drink anything, and then suddenly realize they're thirsty after dinner. They may drink 2 or 3 large glasses of water in a short period, believing they're making up for lost time. Unfortunately, your body doesn't simply store all that extra water until morning. Much of it is filtered by the kidneys over the next several hours, filling the bladder while you're trying to sleep. A more balanced approach is to keep a reusable water bottle nearby and take small, regular sips throughout the day instead of consuming large amounts at once. Pay attention to your body's thirst signals, and remember that hydration also comes from foods like cucumbers, oranges, berries, watermelon, lettuce, and soups. If you exercise, spend time outdoors in hot weather, or have a physically demanding job, your fluid needs may be higher, so it's important to spread those extra fluids across the day whenever possible. As evening approaches, you don't need to stop drinking completely, but it can help to reduce unnecessary large drinks within the last couple of hours before bedtime, unless you have been advised otherwise by your healthcare provider. This simple shift in timing helps many people stay comfortably hydrated while giving the bladder a better chance to remain quieter during the night, leading to longer periods of uninterrupted sleep, improved daytime energy, and a more start to each morning. Many people believe that if they did not drink enough water during the day, the best solution is to make up for it after dinner. While the intention is good, this habit can significantly increase the chances of waking up multiple times during the night to urinate. Your kidneys work continuously to filter excess fluid from your bloodstream, and when you suddenly drink several large glasses of water in the evening, your body begins processing that fluid over the next few hours. Instead of allowing you to enjoy uninterrupted sleep, your bladder gradually fills while you're in bed, making nighttime bathroom trips much more likely. A smarter strategy is to think of hydration as something that happens consistently throughout the day rather than all at once. If you notice that you're thirsty after dinner every evening, it's often a sign that you haven't been drinking enough earlier in the day. Try starting your morning with a glass of water, drinking another with breakfast, keeping a water bottle nearby during work, and having water with lunch and throughout the afternoon. By the time evening arrives, your body will already be well hydrated, reducing the urge to drink excessive amounts before bed. If you do feel thirsty after dinner, there's no need to avoid water completely. Take small sips instead of finishing an entire bottle in one sitting. Also consider whether your thirst is being triggered by a particularly salty meal, spicy foods, or intense physical activity, all of which can increase your desire to drink large amounts of water later in the day. If you've exercised in the evening, begin rehydrating as soon as possible after your workout instead of delaying it until bedtime. This gradual approach gives your kidneys more time to process fluids before you go to sleep. Developing this simple habit can help many people enjoy longer stretches of uninterrupted rest, while still meeting their daily hydration needs, allowing them to wake up feeling more refreshed, energized, and ready to take on the day with better overall health and comfort. Many people assume that only plain water affects how often they wake up at night, but the truth is that several common evening beverages can stimulate the bladder even more. Coffee and black tea contain caffeine, which can increase urine production and also irritate the bladder in some individuals. Even if you don't feel an immediate effect, that evening cup of coffee or tea may quietly contribute to waking up during the night. Alcohol is another common culprit. While some people believe it helps them sleep, alcohol actually suppresses the hormone that helps your body conserve water, causing your kidneys to produce more urine. It can also disrupt normal sleep cycles, making it easier to notice the urge to urinate and harder to fall back asleep afterward. Carbonated drinks, including sparkling water and soft drinks, may also bother sensitive bladders, because the carbonation can increase bladder irritation in some people. Certain herbal teas are naturally caffeine-free, but they may still contribute to nighttime urination, simply because they add extra fluid close to bedtime. Even healthy drinks such as smoothies, fresh juices, or protein shakes can have the same effect if consumed late in the evening. The goal is not to eliminate these beverages completely, but to pay attention to how your own body responds. Consider enjoying caffeinated drinks earlier in the day and limiting alcohol several hours before bedtime whenever possible. If you enjoy a relaxing evening beverage, choose a smaller serving and avoid drinking it immediately before going to bed. It's also helpful to remember that soups, fruits with high water content like watermelon, and large bowls of yogurt can contribute to your total fluid intake during the evening. Keeping track of everything you consume after dinner, not just glasses of water, can reveal habits you may never have connected to your nighttime bathroom trips. With a few thoughtful adjustments, many people find they can enjoy their favorite beverages while still sleeping more comfortably through the night, waking up fewer times, and feeling more refreshed, alert, and energized the following morning. Your bladder is more adaptable than many people realize, and the way you drink water throughout the day can influence how comfortably it functions over time. One of the healthiest habits is to sip water consistently instead of drinking very large amounts all at once. When you suddenly consume a large bottle of water in just a few minutes, your kidneys begin filtering the excess fluid rapidly, causing your bladder to fill quickly. This often leads to a strong urge to urinate and can create a cycle of frequent bathroom visits. By contrast, taking smaller, regular sips throughout the day allows your body to absorb and process fluids more gradually, helping your bladder fill at a steadier, more comfortable pace. Another helpful habit is responding to your body's natural urge to urinate without going to the bathroom just in case every few minutes. Constantly emptying your bladder before its meal can sometimes make it more sensitive, causing you to feel the need to urinate more often than necessary. On the other hand, regularly holding urine for extremely long periods isn't healthy either, as it may place unnecessary stress on the bladder and increase the risk of certain urinary denella. And the goal is to find a healthy balance by following your body's normal signals. Maintaining a healthy weight, staying physically active, and preventing constipation can also support normal bladder function because extra pressure on the pelvic area may contribute to urinary symptoms. Pelvic floor exercises may be beneficial for some people, especially after pregnancy or as they grow older, because stronger pelvic muscles can improve bladder control. If you notice that your bladder habits suddenly change, or if you experience pain, burning, blood in the urine, or leakage that interferes with daily life, it's important to seek medical evaluation rather than simply reducing your water intake. Healthy hydration combined with consistent daily habits helps your bladder work more efficiently, making it easier to stay comfortable during the day and enjoy longer, more restful, uninterrupted sleep at night while supporting your overall urinary health for years to come. Your evening routine has a powerful influence on how well you sleep and how often you wake up to use the bathroom. Many people focus only on what they drink before bed, but several small habits work together to determine whether your bladder stays quiet through the night. Start by planning your final large drink earlier in the evening rather than immediately before But if you become thirsty later, take a few small sips instead of drinking a full glass at once. This allows you to stay comfortably hydrated without rapidly filling your bladder during the hours when you should be sleeping. It's also a good idea to use the bathroom shortly before getting into bed, even if you don't feel a strong urge. Emptying your bladder before sleep may reduce the chance of waking soon after you fall asleep. If you have swelling in your feet or ankles by the end of the day, elevating your legs for a short period during the evening or wearing compression stockings if recommended by your healthcare provider may help shift excess fluid earlier, allowing your kidneys to process it before bedtime instead of overnight. Your dinner choices can also make a difference. Meals that are extremely salty may increase thirst. encouraging you to drink larger amounts of fluid later in the evening. Spicy foods, artificial sweeteners, and acidic foods can irritate the bladder in some people, so paying attention to your personal triggers can be helpful. Creating a relaxing bedtime routine by dimming lights, limiting screen time, and giving yourself time to unwind can also improve sleep quality. Sometimes people wake briefly for reasons unrelated to their bladder, notice that they're awake, and then decide to use the bathroom out of habit. Better overall sleep may reduce these unnecessary trips. Remember that the goal isn't to avoid drinking water completely before bed, but to develop balanced habits that support both hydration and restful sleep. With a thoughtful evening routine and a few simple adjustments, many people experience fewer nighttime interruptions, deeper sleep, better energy during the day, and greater confidence that their bladder is working with them, instead of against them. Waking up to urinate once in a while is completely normal, especially after drinking extra fluids, exercising, or having a late meal. However, if you're getting up several times every night despite making healthy changes to your hydration habits, it's important to understand that water may not be the real problem. Frequent nighttime urination, also known as nocturia, can sometimes be a symptom of an underlying medical condition that deserves proper evaluation. Conditions such as diabetes, an overactive bladder, urinary tract infections, kidney disease, sleep apnea, heart problems, or certain medications can all contribute to waking up repeatedly during the night. For men, an enlarged prostate is another common cause, especially with increasing age. Women may experience nighttime urinary symptoms related to hormonal changes after menopause, pelvic floor weakness, or bladder conditions. Pay close attention to warning signs such as pain or burning during urination, blood in the urine, fever, sudden urgency, difficulty emptying the bladder, weak urine flow, swelling in the legs, excessive thirst, or unexpected weight loss. These symptoms should never be ignored because they may indicate a condition that requires medical attention rather than simply changing your drinking habits. Keeping a simple bladder diary for a few days can be very helpful. Write down when you drink fluids, how much you drink, when you urinate, and how many times you wake during the night. This information can help your healthcare provider identify patterns and determine the most likely cause of your symptoms. It's also important to review any medications you take, since some blood pressure medicines and diuretics increase urine production and may need to be taken earlier in the day if your healthcare provider agrees. The encouraging news is that many causes of nighttime urination can be effectively managed once they are identified. With the right evaluation, personalized treatment, and healthy daily habits, many people experience fewer nighttime interruptions, better sleep quality, improved daytime energy, and a noticeable improvement in their overall bladder health and quality of life. As we wrap up, remember this simple but powerful message. Staying hydrated is essential, but the timing and pattern of your hydration can make a remarkable difference in how well you sleep at night. You don't have to choose between drinking enough water and getting a full night's rest. By drinking most of your fluids earlier in the day, avoiding large amounts of water after dinner, being mindful of caffeinated and alcoholic beverages in the evening, developing consistent hydration habits, and creating a bladder-friendly bedtime routine, you can give your body the best chance to rest without unnecessary interruptions. At the same time, don't ignore persistent nighttime urination. If you're waking up several times every night despite making these healthy changes, or if you notice symptoms like pain, blood in the urine, fever, excessive thirst, or difficulty urinating, it's important to speak with a qualified healthcare professional. Sometimes your body is sending an important message that deserves attention, and early evaluation can lead to effective treatment and better long-term health. Small daily habits often produce the biggest results over time. Start with just one change today, stay consistent, and pay attention to how your body responds over the next few weeks. Better sleep can improve your energy, mood, memory, heart health, immune function, and overall quality of life, making every day feel more productive and enjoyable. If you found this information helpful, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss future evidence-based health tips designed to help you live a healthier, stronger, and more comfortable life. Thank you so much for watching. Take good care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.